Yo, 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 what is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy PN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a post-day 1 recap for the SoS2, or Season of Strife 2, KvK groups, I believe 9 or 10, that we're going to be taking a look at today and seeing how the first day has wrapped up. Who's winning, who's losing Zone 2s, and then does that give any indication for how the remainder of the season will play out, especially with Zone 3 upcoming. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you throw us up, because it helps out a lot. So here we are in SoS2-1, which is comprised of 45, 32, 54, 61, 29, 23, 57, 41, 30, and 22. Now, who is going up against who here? It is 22, 23, 30, 61 versus 29, 32, 41, 45, 54, 57, or, oh, I'm getting so winded. As names sometimes are easier, it is EIS, ANCS, NA, VP22, BDO, Gen, ROE, SB, Bossy, NF57. Okay, you know what would be cool, and maybe this is just me, but it would be dope if when I clicked on this, there would be maybe another screen here or something else I could click on, maybe, or even just like a toggle, like I could click this toggle here, and it would tell me the starting locations, right, for each of the kingdoms, similarly to what it shows you before you get put into matchmaking. Just a nice little small addition would be great. So here in the first Zone 2 in Skuden, we have, it looks like, let's take a look here. I have ANCS, RKT, probably the same. And then up here, it looks like ROE and BB. Let's take a little gander here a bit closer. So not pushing the South Pass, probably just going to go for this. And then eventually, yeah, that'll disconnect. Possibly. Oh, no, that's going that way. So maybe it won't. It'd have to get all the way to the pass to disconnect these. Maybe it might disconnect this one, though. No, because Fort is there. So they'd have to go in. Fort's over there, too. Okay. So they're probably just going to push this one by one. At that point, let's see what we got here. ANCS got an hour and 3 minutes working on that bad boy. Here we got a build 39 minutes. RKT building 19 minutes. Okay. And I wonder, is anyone even pushing over here? By the okay, so no pushing on the rock. Spire's not pushing either. Okay. So at the moment, just ROE and BB getting pushed. Okay. So again, keep in mind now, passes opened at 12. I believe someone said 12 UTC yesterday. So that means it's been a little bit over a day and 7 hours, or about 32 hours so far since Zone 2. And it looks like this has been more or less probably a pretty consistent push, unless maybe they were fighting it out on the plateau. Again, we didn't take a look yesterday to see. Let's then go down to the next Zone 2, which is going to be Ostaren. And here, wow, pretty clear. So this is EIA, EIS, EIH, HUM going up against SR57, NF57, Bossy. That's over here. And it looks like they've already gotten pushed back all the way here. Okay, no more building. And let's see what's going on here. So it looks like we got some SR57 peeps, EIS. they're just hungry for as much as they can get, apparently. And then let's see here. We got building, trying to push them off a flag build here. So it looks like we have NF57, NF. They're trying to go ahead and remove that. Looks like HUM's getting a build down. 59 minutes on that. I have to. Oh, they just destroyed that one. Okay. So they're probably going to throw a build down shortly. And then are they going? Oh, they are doing the fort. So they got 53 minutes here on the fort until that is done as well. Okay. So at the moment, we have the EIS group, ANCS, that are winning. So they're kind of 2 for 2 now, right? Or 2 out of 3 so far, going in favor of one group over the other. Let's look at the third one to see how this is playing out. So we have VP22, and then it looks like here is Gen and Tank. So they're probably coming over here. Oh, sorry. So it's BDO, Gen, okay. And then, is it just 2? Okay, it is. Gen, BDO, BDO, Gen, BDO. Okay. I was wondering where the VP22 was. Okay. So it looks like we got Tank, who's over here. VP22. Oh, so it's the other way. So it's TK, VP22, And okay, I guess that's it. No, TK Tank and VP22. Okay. Got it. And then it's BDO. They're going up against on the other side. Okay. So this side, the north side, is the EIS and CS group. South side is the other group. Okay. Let's take a look. See how things are going. So got some people out there. Gen not building currently. Let's see here. Okay. So they're going and removing this VP22 tower. Let's see. Looks like we're seeing some action over here. Nothing's getting removed currently. Oh, I see. They're just going to go for the ending disconnect there. Okay. So BDO's out. They got 43 minutes on the TK flag. And then I guess a few of those will get disconnected. So it looks like the BDO group and Gen on this side are taking the W. So it looks like kind of a 1-2 split with the weaker group taking one of the zones if this plays out. Obviously, this is probably the most active zone given how long it's lasting so far, going onto our 42-hour mark or 32-hour mark compared to the other two zones. But it does seem as though it's at least trending in the news, which is here between NTS and Kong. And it looks like we got VM here too as well. So this matchup is 3-5-48-68 versus 49, or I should say 49-62-70 with, and it would have been with 60, but 60 has gone solo. Again, that's Echo. So this is RK Noir Kong GG going up against BXS FG NTS. So in this zone for Ostarin, you can see here NTS is pushing. We got FG, NTW. Let me see where they're at, if they're already pushing a little bit. Okay, doesn't seem like they're going down the ramp. They're just chilling. So it seems like the majority of the fighting over here. Oh man, that's a steep choke too. Wow. So would they have the Spire? NTS pushing in. Kong VM defending. I mean, this seems... Oh, wow. Are they getting... Is this them? Wow, okay. So they got 14 minutes on that flag. Only touching one unless... Oh, no. Oh, wow. Okay, so they're getting this one, too, over here. They got 22 minutes on that. So we got two flags that are going down, or at least getting hit. And then it looks like they're doing some consistent pushes to try and... God, that's a lot of cities all over the place. Wow. Okay. So we'll see. I mean, again, 32 hours in, almost, and... NTS, NTW, FG pushing decently well right now against Kong and WS, and then if they have and RK, it looks like as well. Okay, let's take a look at one of the other zones. So this is, I think, the Echo zone where they could have actually been fighting against BXS SXB. It appears that SXB BXS opted not to fight, so in this case against Echo, so I guess a free zone 2 for them at that point. Let's go and take a look. And I think this other one is Noir. And yeah, somebody renamed their alliance to NAP. Love it. So good. Okay, so we got GG, WP. However, keep in mind, they're on the same team. So maybe they just agreed. Oh, I see. So they're probably just doing like some friendly PvP because they're on the same team. And so I assume that's the case because, look, they've only built to the Spire. It looks like Noir has built over here, but I'm imagining that's just because they want to get to the level 5 pass to be able to invade if Echo ends up coming up here. So if Echo goes here, then Noir will be able to get a fight with them. So I imagine they're probably going to build over to the level 5 pass to get some action in Zone 3 before the adjacent Zone 3s open. But yeah, this just seems like, hey, we're going to like build up to the level 2 passes first, but we're going to head over just to get some level 5 pass action, but there's nothing serious that's happening there. Next group, this is, I think what was named at one point, this is 756-84, and they're going up against 81-85-90, or this is TCF, but I think it's a different name now, DS ACDC, and they're going up against PTW DBB and what was, I think, GW1 at one point. So, now the group Well, I probably couldn't do powers now. I might have to update that a little bit. But let's take a look at some of the Zone 2s and just see how the fights are going. Wow. So we got PTW on one side, DC, AC, or sorry, I have to say it appropriately, AC, DC. All right, dude. So PTW putting some work in right now. Keep in mind, about 32 hours in, they've pushed them that much. It looks like they're still on it. Is this a Bastion? Okay, so PTW trying to get the Bastion down. And still pushing in decent. I mean, again, 32 hours from there all the way to there. Didn't take the second pass. They just kind of co-swapped out for one pass for AC/DC. Okay, let's look at the next Zone 2. So here we got DBB, DBC, which is on the pay-to-win side. And they're going up against ISDS. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Wow. So DS has pushed DBB back to one pass over here, and they're just like, we don't care, we'll connect. Oh, wow. Now it looks like they're building on the flank right now for DS. Okay. So they're not heavy focusing on it. Oh, they do have a tower down already. Okay. So that means they can probably go ahead and start working down that one. So DS flanking from the back. IS pushing at the ramp here. Let's see if there's a lot of action. Oh, I see. Are they trying to get this flag down from them? Oh, no. Oh, so I see. DBB's putting this flag down, and they're defending against IS so they can get a flag down on the ground. Okay. Probably just to be able to TP people down there. And it looks like DBB coming out. IS, where are they at? So, and up here, okay. So IS looks like they're just trying to apply some pressure maybe until DS or kind of keep up a little bit as much as they probably can until DS is able to start putting in some work there on the east side flank and then pushing along that way to then alleviate a little bit to maybe split DBB's focus up. But okay, I mean, so far this seems like DS and IS pretty clear at that point. So on one front, we have PTW that is winning their matchup against AC/DC. On this front, it looks like DSIS winning their matchup against DBB, DBC, right? So it's kind of a 1-1 split right now for the two groups. Let's look at the last Zone 2. Okay, so it's pretty indicative. So we have TCX. Oh, that's who it was. I said TCF, but yeah, that's basically TC and TCX. So they're pushing right now against 90th and XC. I think was the rename there. That was the one we said for GW, I believe. So EOD is pushing, I should say and EOD in that case. So they're pushing up the south. And it looks like we got a little standoff, a little standoff. So we got TC, TCX. On the other side, XC. And some 90th peeps. So it looks like we're just waiting for a flag to get built. Oh, I see Bastion. So we got an hour 10 on the Bastion. Doesn't look like we're doing any more flags, so we're probably just waiting for that. Okay. So in this one, it was 218, 286, 287 versus 222, 229, 240. And then RFF was going solo with HXV S283. And then we had 219, 233 for MM and SHP ampersand that are either grouping or just their own solo variation. So let's see how Skuden is playing out here so far. So RFF, HXV, I think has to be up here. They are. And then we have HOU and SET. How is it going up here? Let's see. Oh, here we go. So HXV, I guess, just coming on the flag. And are they removing this flag up here? No. They're just going to leave. What in the Billy Bob? Okay, I was about to be like, yo, they're going all the way around the mountain? Damn. Here we coming around the mountain when we come. Choo, choo. Just like, man, all right. That would have been a long way. And a lot of flags used in that case. Okay, so looks like RFF took the spire. And there's just a lot of action going on right now on the bridge. Okay, I mean, based on overall territory, you could say RFF and HXV are pushing a little bit more here and have a little bit more territory gained. But we'll see. Obviously, this seems to be the next major choke. And if they end up getting through that after capping the spire, which I imagine will be easier now that they do have the spire, HXV is on the flag. But Will they see some resistance? They just got on it. We'll see. It looks like it is tending on the RFS HXV side. And so let's go and take a look at the next one. So we have SoS2. And here on one side, we have SJT. Oh, I see. So they're together. So this is SJT AMZ group. So they're together. Not really going to see any fighting going on there. Let's go to the next one, which is Argolin, we'll say. And this is, who do we have here? This is IMB and then SHP. Okay, so IMB is a part of the HOUDT group. SHP and MM are a part of those two solo groups. So it looks like they're getting pushed back at the moment. So I guess in that case, you could say like a win for each, or at least a win / one side is winning a little bit more than the other side. But for the two big groups that we have right now, okay. But nothing's really going down. I like how they built the outside and kind of leave the little space there for the flag. And then it doesn't look like they did anything here, really. But they probably just don't want to end up burning any unnecessary flags at that point. Okay, so here in this group, we have 31 solo, if that's still the case. And then it's 27, 36, 88 versus 28, 67, 87. Or, let me see, who do we have here? So this was, I think, the one I was waiting on. I don't know. Someone I'm sure will tell me. And I don't know if that matchup is right. Someone I think had told me that was the projected matchup, but I never got a confirmation on that. So the alliances that are here are FSK, AXT, Dawn, POTC, Laws, RR, and DK. And I think that what I said was what someone's told me it might be. I'm not sure, though. So if somebody wants to let me know what the matchup is, please feel free to let me know. We will take a look, though, regardless, and see how Zone 2s are playing out. So we have SoS2 here, which there seems to be a fight going down. So we have DK, RR, IL87, K, and Q, and they're going up against Laws and Lawa. So let's see what's happening here at the choke. Oh, wow. So it looks like Law's getting pushed back, and that's DK, RR, IL87 right now. So they still have the Spire, but they're actually pushing out of the Spire, when really Laws was the one pushing the most when you see the most amount of ground that's been made up. So maybe it's just a little bit of a downtime for them. Are we getting a counter push and play here from DK and RR? And then over here, what is going downtown? So it looks like we have IL removing this Lawa tower. They have a tower that's repairing, and it looks like we are building another one here for K and Q. And it looks like we're doing a double build. Okay. Interesting. So, I mean, this looks pretty even to me. You know, as in you have IL87, K and Q a little bit more pushed up here than Lawa. But then you have Laws that's a little bit more pushed up than RR and DK. So, well, man, we'll see. Again, 32 hours in. We'll see how this plays out tomorrow when we get you guys the next update. So we got Argolin here for the second Zone 2. And doesn't look like anything's happening. We got Dawn on one side, OGZ on the other. Oh, I see. This is FSK. So it's FSK one side, Dawn the other side. Okay, but I guess nothing's happening. Okay, so either allying or just opted not to fight each other. Let's look at Skuden. So Skuden here, we have POTC, POSK. That's the Pirates, and they're going up against AXT and AXW. Are we still going? Oh, they're pushing down. Wow. Okay, so POTC pushing down right now. Got about an hour left on the build. They look like they've made a little bit more ground, but there's nothing really happening here. Are we slow building this? Oh, they are. So POSK slow building out. Are we just like hunker defending? What are we doing here? Okay, so nothing there. Okay. So it looks like POTC, POSK doing a little bit more pushing here on AXW, AXT. So you could say slightly winning at the moment. We'll see how it goes for day 2. In this one, matchup is 44, 47, 52 versus 34, 64, 89. This is Gray, -FU, DAU, -VH, Go, GNJB is who's matching up against who. Okay. So we're in Argolin. Oh, wow. So everything just got removed here. Jeez Louise. So Gray opted to remove, and they were going up against BOM and NOM And you can see... Oh, never mind. Maybe something just got... Okay, I was like, man, what is going on there? Oh, I see. Maybe it's just gray colored. I'm thinking it's inactive. And it's just gray. Oh, I see. I see what your gray. Your alliance is gray. Your flag is gray. It's not inactive. It's actually active because it's gray. I see. Yeah, you got me good. Okay. With that in mind, though, it looks like it's kind of 50-50-ish right now, right? You have both the level 2 spires, and they're going back and forth. I wonder if they've been fighting decently, because, I mean, this is pretty dead even right now for almost 32 hours. And honestly... This is probably the best Zone 2 that I've seen so far. Now, I don't know how much overall fighting has been happening, but the fact that we are fighting at the basically exact center / middle point is awesome. The only thing that would have made this better is if there just would have been a ton of PvP still happening when I came to check, but that is okay. It's not about me. It's about you guys, and good job, both sides. Okay, let's go over here to Skuden. We have DAU... and they're going up against VH. And it kind of looks like the same thing here. Dude, is this like the best KvK group ever? Right now, where we're getting people that are opting to fight. They are building out appropriately so no one has more territory than the other. And they're just fighting it out and then just kind of letting the pieces fall where they may. I mean, it looks good. And it's something that can engage and entice people to go out and fight a lot. So... I'm excited. Okay. Let's see here. 5. And then let's go and look at SoS2. We have nothing really happening here. Okay. So maybe there's allied at the moment. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any fighting currently. So, okay. This one is 216, 232, 236 versus 214, 282, and 314. So it's WAN, YBD, OHO, JGN, YGN versus KL7, K282, and then Squiggly Eyes or the Sheesh Alliance, right? That's where we have... I'm already forgetting the person's name. I apologize. You know YY. There we go. Sorry, second strongest player in the game. Okay. Let's take a look and see how these zones are going. So Argolin, OO. Oh, wow. So they've already pushed them back. And what's going on? Are they just finishing them off right now? Okay, so this is very last flag. 48 minutes on that one. Okay. So getting the push there. Let's go up to Skuden. How is this playing out? We have KL7, YBD. Are we getting some action here? Okay, not at the moment, but it looks like they're probably fighting. I mean, they got troops out. So YBD, KL7, but just no one's pushing at the moment. Okay, but again, they've made up a little bit more ground here, so a little ad in play for YBD. And let's go to SoS2 and K282. Oh, I see. Right here. But they're not pushing any further. Okay, so maybe they just decided, hey, we'll just stop there. There's no need to continue. I do not know the matchup. Again, these are lower, these are just, I don't want to say weaker, but just lower powered KvK groups. Let's see. Argolin, who's fighting? We got MSC. Ooh, okay, some decent activity here. Look at that. UDF and MSC. Looks like they're going at it there. Okay. A little, also, but a little bit more push. So UDF getting pushed a little bit more, at least territory-wise, only by a tiny bit. Let's go over here to Skuden. Doesn't look like anything's going on, but they are building. So MFD building, and we have LOC or LOSI. And I don't know, are they building too? Okay, they got one flag over there, but looks like MFD's putting probably up some decent pressure. Oh, wow, they're all the way. Like, they're just like, hey, what's up, baby? Can we just come in, hang out? All right. And then in SoS2, oh, wait, did we already look at this one? We didn't. So it's Chubb and SLR1. Okay. So they're building slowly. And then Chubb, are they building again? Probably finishing that. Okay, let's see what we got for this one. Ravona, so Argolin. Okay. So maybe something. Okay, a little PvP going on here. This is IG9 and SVR. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Skuden. Okay, nothing really happening there on that one. And then let's go to SoS2. Okay, so not really a lot right there. Okay. And as we take a look here at SoS2-10 to finish things out, let's go ahead and look at, where are we going here? Straight in? No, we're going to go to Skuden here, and let's see what we got. So we got CFRA, if I can read, and mod, and then we have LOC. Interesting. What's going on here? Do we have peeps? There's nothing happening? Oh, maybe there's just no one fighting at the moment. Okay. Ah, there we go. I just had to zoom in a little bit more. So, LOC building, and okay, looks like some peeps here from CFRA, but kind of, I guess, split right now. Not really a super decider on either side. And then we got MT for Moontree, and Mojo, and then TB. Is anyone building? Okay, so we still got some flags going down there for Mojo. They're doing some building. Okay, we got MT putting a flag, about 59 minutes. And let's take a look at the last group, or last zone 2. Ooh, look at this, nice. We got ice, baby. And then we got 71A, if I can read that right. And let's see what's going on here. Flags going down, whoever that was. So 71A getting a flag down, getting destroyed, getting some action right now and some counterplay there from Ice. Okay. And that rounds out our 10 groups for SoS2-10. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Now, depending on which group you're from, I'd love to know, how has the fighting been going on for the first 32 hours? Have you enjoyed the Zone 2 PvP thus far? How do you feel about your matchup? How do you feel about the upcoming Zone 3? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That is going to do it for me. As always, until next time, we'll catch you later.